I'm gonna say a couple of names to you, Rasheeda. You, of course. I say Mia X.
Yes.
I say Gangsta Boo.
Yes. Rest in peace.
What, Lady Rage back then. And this just the south to the west. I ain't talking about up north.
Right.
And then I'm gonna say these names to you too. I'm gonna say Glorilla. I'm gonna say Sexy Red is one out there now.
Lotto.
Ice Spice, Lotto. What is the difference between the first five I said with y'all, then these five I just said the later five? What would you say the difference in y'all's music, y'all persona, y'all style, what you stood for, that's different than what they stand for right now? If there's any difference.
Right. Oh, there's differences, but there's similarities. And what I'll say is, like, when I think of the females from back in the day, like from me coming up in the game and all of that, like, we didn't have social media, we didn't have the internet, we didn't have computers. Shit, niggas ain't had computers, niggas ain't had phones like that, for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, everything you did was really out of the mud. Every fan, every show, every single thing that you did was the truth. It wasn't, oh, let me do this video and hit this button and push it out there and all these people gonna see it. No, nigga, I gotta drive to Barnwell, South Carolina. I gotta drive to this city in North Carolina. We had to drive to these places and really put in the work. And that's where real artist development come in, because you put right there, if you was able to even gain enough legs for niggas to even want you there. You know? Then on top of that, when it came to us from back in the day, being that it was not a female, you know, industry like that, you had to prove yourself. You as far as me, keep in mind, I was reigned as the queen of crunk.
Right.
So I got niggas like Lil Jon, I'm opening up for them niggas.
Yeah.
So I gotta come with it. And I gotta be remembered. People gotta be like, that girl did that. You know, and I feel like from all the years of working with the Gangsta Boos and the crime mobs and all the little groups, you know, everybody had to go through that whole phase of like really getting on stage, really knowing how to perform, really knowing how to, you know, do all of those type of things. I think nowadays it's a lot easier for the ladies. And when it's a lot easier, you'll take that easier route. Right. You know what I'm saying? Which is nothing wrong with that. But I just feel like that's a lot of the difference. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you ain't really got to put that work in like that for real. You know what I'm saying? And for the artists who really had to put that work in, like I tell him, like, to this day, it's like, one thing, not a person, a hater, a nigga on a comment, somebody from, they can't take away what the fuck I know I can do.
Damn right.
Because I've lived that. Absolutely. I've done this. I know. Like, people always, you need to do music, you need to. I'd be like, I'll end up doing it when I get ready. I've been able to earn that. You know what I'm saying? Out of the trenches of this game.
That's right.
So, you know, one thing I will say about the girls nowadays is, let me rewind that back. I'm going to come back to that. One thing he taught me was always think forward moving when it comes to like being an artist. You know, you can't stay stuck. And I would say that to the females now is like, yeah, you might have a hot song now. Okay, what you want out of this? Most of them, I want to do this, I want to be famous, I want to do that. Okay, well, that means you got to put in some real fucking work. Are you gonna really want to do that, or are you cool with that one song? Because now songs burn so goddamn quick. You might get that little 25,000, 30, 40, 50,000, whatever you getting, and then that shit gone, baby. And then you done had some kids and shit, and you trying to figure out how to pay your bills if you ain't got no nigga who want to act right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, the things I would say to these girls now, no, it's the truth.
No, I'm just laughing.
The things to the girls now is like, think about where you want to be in 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, not the now. And that's where I think that's the difference.
You're right. No, you're right.